בוקר טוב ילדים.
Shalom. Boker Tov, Rabbi.
Boker Tov.
How's everybody this morning?
Turn the computer.
All righty, let's start our week off here. Everybody turn on their cameras. Want to see everybody?
Good morning, Rabbi.
Good morning, Boker Tov. All right. All right, me and Lev, turn on your camera, please. All right, let's start off our day here. We'll start off with Sanchez land. Leia's going to pray. Sanchez is going to do the Shema. And Arlene is going to do the Ten Commandments.
Thank you, Lord, for this morning. Lord, I ask that you give us this knowledge to learn more about your word and to keep it into our hearts forever, Lord. And that we pay attention today and that we have a good day today. In the name of Yeshua. Shema Yisrael, Yehovah Eloheinu, Yehovah Echad, Baruch Shem Kivul Malkuto, Le'olam Hayed Hear Israel, the Lord our God is one God.
Ran out of the land of Egypt, no idol for your face, no gods before us. Keep Shabbat holy, honor your mother and father. None to use the Lord name in vain. And don't murder. Honor your mother and father. Do not commit adultery. Don't murder. Do not steal. Do not lie. And do not covet.
You need a lot of help this morning there, Arlena. You're not paying attention. Pay attention and stop rocking them back and forth and being silly. Yeshua, you okay this morning? You tired? Yeshua?
No.
You had your head down for most of the prayer and everything.
I was praying.
Oh, you were praying? Oh, looks like you were sleeping. All right. All right, let's start our day off here with some schooling. We're in Parasha number 24. We're starting the book of VAYIKRA. We're starting Leviticus. We're going to be going over lots and lots and lots of laws. Laws that give us life and laws that give us death. All right, let's see here. Lev, read Matthew 5, verse 18.
Yes, indeed. I tell you that until heaven and earth pass away, not so much as a yod or a stroke will pass from the Torah, not until everything must happen had passed.
Has what? What's on the page,
Until
Kyle?
everything that must happen has happened.
Okay, has happened. Okay. Read what's on the page, man. Read what's on the page, man. Okay, we gotta read what's on the page. That's what you should tell Connor and Tristan. Read what's on the page, not what's in your head. All right, so we start off. Now, let me move my page down here a little bit. Let me get my little tool thing here. Let's get my little tool thing here. Okay, where's my little tool? There's my little tool thing. There it is. Let's try laser pointer. Let's see what laser pointer does. I don't like laser pointer. Makes everything go crazy. Gotta get my arrow pointer back. Okay, I got my arrow pointer. Okay. So here, let me point to this. Everybody see this? All right. So it says, and yes, indeed, I tell you, until heaven and earth pass away. Well, let's first start working with that. Let's see. Let's see if we all understand what the word pass away or the phrase pass away means. Yeshua, what does the phrase pass away mean? Pass away.
Like something happened years ago.
Well, doesn't this seem like it might be in the future? Doesn't Yeshua tell you that until that? Yes, indeed, I tell you that until heaven and earth pass away, not so much as the odor or stroke will pass from the Torah. That happened years ago, but we're still living on planet Earth, right?
Yeah.
We're not on planet Mars, right?
No.
So would that be something that's in the past, or something that may be something different than that? I'm gonna eat those birds.
Like my grandfather died years ago.
Oh, okay, I see where you're going. Okay, all right, that's pretty good in your thought process, Benjamin.
Yeah, I was gonna say died. Like someone died. Like maybe they could die at any time. Cause pass away means like they died. They just died. It doesn't
Okay.
mean like it doesn't mean like what time they died. Like oh they died years ago. Oh they died like yeah, they died years ago. It doesn't mean that. It just means like someone just died.
Okay, very good, Benjamin. What do you think, Lev? Is Benjamin right?
Yes, he is, because it passing away means to like something to for the that to die any time. That's what it means. So Benjamin is right.
Okay, then what does it mean, Lev? If you guys are right, and you are right, I tell you that until heaven and earth pass away, heaven and earth is going to die. They're living.
That's what I don't get.
Okay, very good. Well, that's why we have class, so that we can learn. Because when you're reading the Word of God, you're reading Torah, and you're like, I don't get that. That's why we're in class. Good job. All right, let's see who else is here. All right, Vicky's missing. And okay, let's see. Ben, we'll go back to you. Is heaven and earth living? If they're going to pass away, are they living?
No, God's gonna destroy them. And
Wait,
so
wait. Where are we going to live then?
God's gonna destroy them, and He's gonna make new. He's gonna make a new heaven, and He's gonna make a new earth.
He's going to make a new heaven and earth. So what's he going to do with the old one?
They're destroyed. He destroyed them.
He's going to blow them up?
Yeah, because when Adam and Eve were on earth, they made a huge mistake. They ate the fruit. So God's gonna destroy this destroy the earth and the heaven so that and then he's gonna make a new one and a new heaven so that there's no defect. He wants it to be perfect like him.
Okay, so he wants to make them perfect. Okay, Yeshua, where are all the people going to go then? It's going to take a long time to make a new heaven and a new earth.
Yeah.
Where are all the people going to be?
Dead. First they have to be dead and then they're gonna bring up to heaven.
Well, if they're dead and he destroys the earth, does that mean we're not going to go to the new place?
I don't know.
I don't know. Okay. Well, might be a pretty hard concept. What do you think there, Mia Wea Chia Pia? He's going to destroy. How's he going to destroy it? Like a big bomb?
I don't know how God's going to destroy it. But the only thing we know is that the old heaven and the old earth will pass away. But right now, which means that the old heaven and the old earth will get destroyed. You're wondering, where will the people live? God will have a new heaven and a new earth ready. Because right now, God's preparing the new heaven and the new earth. He's preparing everything for us.
He's preparing. Where is he preparing it? Is he like an order it from Amazon or something?
No. I'm pretty sure there's an Amazon in heaven, except for the angels that probably go. They're swift. They're faster than Amazon.
So they got Amazon Prime.
Amazon Prime, yeah. order it the same hour. You get it the same hour.
So he's preparing it. Okay, where's he preparing it?
I think he's probably preparing it also in the same place where in the heaven right now that he's in, but he's making another place. I don't know. He's making another heaven for another home for us and him. Because the old earth first. Let's go to the old earth first. So the old earth is the present day earth we're living in now. The new earth will be the one where the righteous ones the followers of God will go, and they'll also be in heaven, because the old earth will get destroyed with everything that goes on. You know what God said, that there'll be war, famine, plagues, and earthquakes. That's gonna be a destroy the earth, like the inner part. So then, finally, when God ends up destroying the actual planet, like everything, then also the evil people get destroyed with it. But their soul hasn't gotten destroyed because they immediately go to Sheol. Now the new heaven is where we will live, because the old heaven, the new earth. I say the new heaven. I don't know why God says the not until heaven and earth pass away.
Okay, let me ask Aryo. He's going into the military. What do you think, Aryo? What do you think is going to happen? How do you think Jehovah's going to destroy heaven and earth? What do you think he's going to do, man?
Well, he spoke the heaven and earth, so easily he would just throw it in the lake of fire as well. With death and shield, he'll throw it in the lake of fire, and then he would just speak a new heaven and new earth, since he didn't. He just spoke it, like he spoke the angels.
So you think he's just gonna like toss heaven and earth into the lake of fire? That's a pretty big place then.
Yeah, because it's written that he'll also throw shield and death there as well.
You didn't. I was more thinking, like since you're going in the military, like a big laser beam or something.
Sure, just gonna speak and it's just gonna appear.
Oh, come on, Aryo, come on. It's be like a big Death Star, and
He just spoke the heavens and the earth and the angels and everything in it.
You're being so analytical today. What do you think, Tiffany? Do you think? Aryo, this is strange for Aryo to be so analytical.
If I was God, I would be, since you know how
human beings like to say the Big Bang Theory created the Earth, I would have the heaven and Earth explode. Just stop it like that. I'll have them collide and explode because they like to say that the Earth came to being because of the Big Bang Theory. So boom, no, don't touch it. I will have
Then
the
the new
Earth.
heaven, the new earth be under that one.
Yeah, like that. Have us respond under that one. I'll be like, boom, they were always right.
So then Jehovah would say, "Hey, see you seculars, you're right. Big Bang, boom." Okay, well that's pretty good. Well, let's see with Allie Mae. Allie Mae, looks like you're at grandma's. Can't hear you, Flo. We're waiting on Allie Mae.
Can you hear me?
Can hear you softly.
Okay. I'm at my house.
Oh, you're at your house?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just sitting on my couch.
Okay. So how's the Lord going to destroy the heaven and earth? What's your theory?
Um, I think he will destroy the earth. I want to say by blowing it up, like a big explosion.
So you're thinking a big like Star Wars, big big laser beam, boom. You're not going Ariel like he spoke the earth and he's being so analytical today, and well, he's just gonna throw it away.
No, I don't think he's gonna throw it away.
Okay, where do you think all the people are gonna go? Like, is it gonna be instantaneous, like destroy old heaven and new earth, old heaven and old earth, and then immediately like split second, new heaven and new earth?
Mm, I don't think so. I think it would be most of the people, since they don't really follow God, I think they'll go to Sheol, and then the ones that do follow God will go to heaven, and then when the new heaven and new earth are ready, then they'll go to the new earth.
Okay, all right. So this is good theories. It's good to think. Oh, the Sinclairs are here. Hello, Sinclairs. Riette, what do you think? How do you think the Lord's going to destroy? It says here, yes, indeed, I tell you that until heaven and earth pass away, not so much as the odor or stroke will pass from the Torah, not until everything that happened must happen has happened. Um, how do you think the Lord is going to destroy heaven and earth? What's your thought? We don't have real scripture how he's going to destroy it. So what do you think is going to happen, Riette?
Well, I think he'll probably use fire and like meteors, and, like giant fiery rocks hitting the earth.
Okay. All right. What about you there? Where's Puzzle Cube? There he is. He's in the low chair today. Puzzle Cube. What's your theory, Mr. Brainiac?
Well, I mean, for one, God already flooded the earth with a flood at the time of Noah and promised that he would never do it again. And so it doesn't mean that he isn't going to be using a flood later on. It just means that he isn't going to use a worldwide flood that will wipe out everyone on earth.
Yeah, but it says here, heaven and earth is going to pass away. So the flood did the earth didn't pass away. The earth was still there. It was just covered with water. So
Yeah.
how do you think he's going to destroy heaven and earth?
Well, of course, there's going to be fire, which will scorch the earth greatly. And then for the heavens, perhaps there could be other things. Perhaps perhaps there's is gonna be something in the air.
Okay. What do you think, Marley? What's your little theory? Marley?
Well, I definitely agree on that the earth will be scorched with fire, but I do not know about the heavens.
Well, do you really think scorching is going to destroy rocks? Can you like burn up rocks? Because it says a new heaven and new earth, so that means the rock underneath the ground, the real heavy duty rock that's, holding in hell and all the hotness in the middle of the earth, flame is not going to hurt that unless what do you think?
Maybe it'll explode?
I'm asking you. We're trying to use our brains this morning. Like we're trying to visualize, man. We're trying to come up with an idea. Like how do you think God is gonna destroy heaven and earth? What do you think he's gonna do? He's gonna use Buzz Lightyear?
Sorry, what?
Nothing, don't worry about it. What do you think? He's gonna use Riette's teddy bear to become the giant teddy bear and crush everything on the earth?
No.
No. All right. So we're talking about this because we're starting off with that because we're talking about the laws of God. And he said, "This indeed I tell you, until heaven and earth pass away, not so much as a iota or a stroke will pass from the Torah, until everything that must happen has happened." Now, a jot, or a jot and a tittle, or a iota or a stroke. We look down here in the green. Now we need to understand this because we're going to be talking about the laws the rest of the week. Okay, a jot is like the cross of a T, and a tittle is a little dot of an I. Okay, so we have a yod would be is up here. It's the smallest letter in the Hebrew alphabet, aleph-bet. Okay, it's a little letter, looks like a apostrophe in our English language. So Lord says, not until everything that must happen has happened. So that means anybody who says the law is dead is following Satan. Anybody who says that we don't need to follow the laws of God is following Satan. Because Yeshua, our Messiah, the anointed one, Son of the living God, said not until heaven and earth pass away. That means die, heaven and earth die. And Ariel said, the Lord is just going to throw him into the lake of fire. He's being very analytical this morning. Okay? Not until they pass away does one little jot or tittle get missing from the law. Okay? So anybody who says that the law is gone is just a dummy. All right, now let's start with reading the laws. I like this picture. I like these moves. Everybody like the moves? I like their fuzzy ears. I didn't know cows had fuzzy ears. That's pretty funny with those fuzzy ears, though. Okay, so now let's read what the sentence says. Mia, read it with feeling.
All right. Speak to the people of Israel. Say to them, when any of you brings an offering to Jehovah, you may bring your animal offering, either from the herd or from the flock. That includes cows or sheep. Moo.
Okay, Levitt's doing it. Everybody, give us the moo sound. Everybody, moo. Come on, Elisheva, moo. I want to hear your moo, Elisheva. Let's hear Elisheva. Elisheva, let me hear your moo. Let's see if your microphone is working.
Say moo. Louder.
Let's make believe you're a cow, Ellie. Sheva, make believe you're a cow.
Moo. That sounds like a dying cow. Come on. Moo. You heard her?
Okay. Hadassah, let me hear your cow. Hadassah, let me hear your cow sound. That sounds like a dying cow. Give me a real moo.
This is you, Bill.
Shmuley, give me a cow sound. Oh, that's a little cow. Give me a real big cow. Moo. Come on, that's lame. All right, Yeshua, give me a big cow sound. Okay, Lila, can you give me a cow sound, Lila? You can.
Do a cow sound. No, you're shy. Do the airplane at least.
Moo. All right, let's see. Riette, can you give me a cow sound?
Moo!
Oh, there's a big cow. What about you, Marley? Give me a cow sound.
Moo.
Moo, like move over, move over, move over.
Move on.
Move on. All right. What about you there, Lever Baloney? Give me your cow sound.
Moo.
That sounds like a tired cow. Did the cow just wake up and didn't want to give any milk?
It just woke up.
And it's like moo. All right. So now that we've got our sheep sound. What is that, Lev? Whole milk moo. All right. So now that we have our cow sound, we have to have something from our flock sound. Shmooey, make the sound of a sheep. Make a sound of this sheep right here. This one right there. The Laris, give me the sound of a sheep. All Ellie Sheva, give me the sound of a sheep. Give me the sound of this sheep. I'm gonna point to this sheep now.
Go.
Bah.
That sounds like a crazy sheep.
All right, Sinclair's, give me the sound of a sheep. All right, let's see. Victoria, give me the sound of a sheep. There's no laughing in sheeps. Give me the sound of a sheep. Ellie Mae, give me the sound of a sheep.
Bah.
Oh, that one's a good one. Bah. Bah. Okay, let's see. Sanchez Land, give us the sound of a sheep. Arlene and Aria, give me the sound of a sheep. Arlene and Aria. All right, very good, everybody. All right, so yeah.
I have a theory how I would end the world.
Oh, okay, Ben, go ahead.
How I would end the world in heaven is that I would use the Infinity Gauntlet and snap.
The Infinity Gauntlet. Okay. What?
Bye-bye.
What are Arlena?
You know cows have 3 stomachs?
How many stomachs?
You know cows have 3 stomachs?
Well, the cow I ate last night, he didn't have any stomach anymore because I ate the cow.
What?
Oh,
Okay. All right. Riette?
Actually, cows have 4 stomachs.
4 stomachs, where do they put them all?
To digest.
Yeah, it's to digest, and I think some of them are for the cud and stuff like that.
I guess that's why they're so gassy.
Yes.
They fart all the time.
Yes.
To the
Oh,
big,
heaven, I want to have sheep.
what did you say, Marley?
And in heaven, I want sheep and goats. They're
Well,
funny.
Yeah,
in heaven you're gonna be able to talk to them.
Yay!
and goats. Oh, goats will be able to talk to us because they actually yell.
Yeah, they go.
Wow! Wow!
Everybody make a goat sound.
Ah!
Sometimes those yells can sound pretty human-like.
All right, let's come back to our lesson. All right. So here this says, speak to the people of Israel, say to them, when any of you brings an offering to Jehovah, you may bring your animal offering, either from the herd or the flock. So here, the first part is that we need to understand what the herd or a flock is. Now in Hebrew, the word for cattle or herd is bakar. Bakar, everybody say bakar. Bakar. Okay, that's the root word. It means cattle, herd, oxen or ox. So something big. Okay, that's the herd. And ziom, okay, is the word underneath it. Let me move it down here so everybody can see it. Boink. Okay. Ziom, okay, that's a smaller animal. Okay, so you can bring from small cattle to sheep, sheep and goats, flocks or flocks. Okay, so you got the larger animals. Here is bakar, and the smaller animal is zion. Okay, so you can bring it from either or. Okay, so we're gonna bring. You can still bring offerings because remember we said, okay, that we can bring offerings because the word of God is not going to disappear until heaven and earth. So let's move on to this part here. Okay. Now look at how cute the little lamb is, the little baby lamb. Okay. Ben, read verse 3.
If his offering is a burnt offering from the herd, he must offer a male without defect. He is to bring it to the entrance of the tent of meeting, so that it can be accepted by Adonai.
Okay, so now we're going to go to the little kids for a little bit again because we got to look at a certain word. And then we're going to talk about it, and I want the older kids to think about this word defect. Okay, we're going to let the little kids give me the definition, and then we're going to try to think about what the defects would be in each one of these animals. Okay, so let's see. Arlena, do you know what the word, it says male without defect. Arlena, do you know what the word defect means? You sure you're next?
Defect?
Yeah, defect. It says a male without defect. So it's a boy, animal from the flock of the herd without defect. I want to know if you know what that word means. If you don't, that's okay because we gotta explain it to you then.
They're an animal.
Okay,
Like,
so
wait. Like
I'm waiting.
that's the baby like
Baby lamb.
yeah, baby lamb.
Isn't he cute?
Huh?
Is he cute?
Yeah, looks cute, looks small.
Look at his ears.
So cute.
Okay, well, we're still looking for the word defect. Okay, let's ask Yeshua, see if he can. Now, listen up, Arlena, because I'm going to come back to you once we get the definition. Let's see if you heard the definition. Yeshua, what is the word defect? It says a male without defect.
Defect means that you have, like a goat has a broken tooth, one horn off, a leg out, no foot, no ear, no eye.
All right, very good. That's description of what defect is. Okay, what do you think, Riyad? What do you think the word defect is?
What?
Does anybody have tweezers?
Well,
Tweezers?
maybe maybe it means it has some sores or something wrong with it.
Sores, there's something wrong with it. What do you think, Marley?
It might also have an exploding belly, because some cows die because they have too much gas in their belly.
Yeah, there are stuff that they eat that can sometimes make a lot of gas, and then they die because their stomach explodes.
That's why you shouldn't eat broccoli. It's a very gaseous food. And cauliflower makes you explode.
I like cauliflower. It
Don't
looks
you
like
get
a sheep, actually.
don't you fart a lot after you eat cauliflower?
No. Cauliflower does look like a sheep, though.
I mean, unless you're talking about beans.
Well, beans, do you have a lot of gas after you eat beans?
I mean, sometimes I've
Yeah.
been eating maybe 2-3 cans
Well, that would do it.
days in a row.
Okay. All right. All right,
6
let's see. Our Arlena now. Let's go back to Arlena. And mute Sinclair's. Okay. Arlena, can you tell me what defect is now that you've heard some people talk about defect? Can you explain to me what defect is?
Like something's wrong with the animal.
Very good, Arlena. All right, now Benjamin. I'm gonna go to a little bit older kids now. Now we'll go with the smaller animal. Let me move my arrow down here so it moves up a little bit. Okay. Arlene, Benjamin, what would you be looking for in this lamb? Like you don't wanna a defect is here. We look at our definition. I'll move it down a little bit here. Okay. Tamim, complete, whole, entire, sound, healthful. Okay. What would you be looking for, Ben? You don't want to give the Lord, it says you can't give the Lord an animal, a male animal with a defect. So what do you think you're gonna look for on this animal, Benjamin?
You're gonna look for if, like, you're gonna look if he's healthy.
Well, what am I looking for?
Like,
What am I gonna look for to see if he's healthy or sick?
his body, like,
What am I gonna like see if he's sneezing or something? Looking
no,
to see if he's got any boogers.
acting like maybe weird. Like, maybe he's sick. Like, if he starts like maybe he'll start acting weird if like he's like maybe one of, you have to see if maybe his legs are okay. Maybe, like, you have to see, like, is he,
Okay, so what am I looking for in this leg here? What am I looking for here or here or here? What am I looking for? Because we're gonna start thinking about this. We're gonna we've done the parashas a bunch of times, so now we're gonna start thinking about what are we looking for?
seeing if his legs are broken, if they work.
Okay, they're broken or they work. What do you mean work? Like
Like, can he walk? Can he run or some? Can he run or walk? If
okay,
he can't, then
all right, that's good. Let me go over to Lev. Lev, what do you think, Lev? What am I looking for on this lamb? Okay, what would disqualify? Meaning, It cannot be given to God. What would disqualify? What would this be? What defect am I looking for, Lev?
You're gonna be looking for like a patch of fur missing on it, or like a missing tail or a missing ear or a missing tooth or no hooves.
Okay, so I'm going to be looking for a patch of hair that's missing. You think that would disqualify that animal if he's just missing a patch of hair?
Yeah.
Why do you think that?
Well, cause why I think that is cause maybe in that spot, maybe like a animal like attacked it or something, or like it's or like it mm, um, or it got cut.
Okay, good. Allie Mae's got her hand up. Allie Mae, what are we looking for? Like on the lamb? How would it's got to be without defects. So what are these defects that we got to start thinking about? Because we can still do offerings, and we do offerings. What am I looking for, Allie Mae?
You gotta make sure none of the bones are broken.
How am I gonna do that?
We gotta make sure before we buy it.
So we got to X-ray it.
Well, I mean, you could tell by like pressing on the body, like if it's broken, because most of the time broken bones will be swollen, and it it will hurt the lamb. So you can tell if it's broken. So, and you have to make sure that the lamb is not like missing anything like ears or like they docked the tail. You gotta make sure they didn't dock the tail.
Didn't what the tail?
Dock the tail. That means like cut the tail off so that way it doesn't like it's not too long.
Why would somebody cut the tail off?
So that way it doesn't like break it off or I think is what it is. They cut the tails off so that way that they don't I don't know why they cut it off on one. They do.
Okay, very good, Allie Mae. That was good. Mia, you had your hand up. And Leia, you're going to be next.
When it comes to looking for defects on an animal, you have to look to see it. Okay, so we're looking at the physical. So let's say the animal is sick. You can't offer that animal because it has some sort of virus. And
wait, let's pause there. What am I looking for sickness? If he's, what am I looking for?
We're looking. If you're looking physically, it's if let's say the animal's leg. Say the animal has like a stunted growth, like the animal isn't like the normal height, like how the other ones of its kind is, or the animal's leg is like, or one leg is shorter than all the others, or if the tail's chewed up or missing, or if the ears are chewed up or missing teeth, or if the eye, if let's say it's missing an eye, or has a broken leg.
Okay, so we're looking for a missing eye, a missing ear. Okay, Leia, what do you think? Because we say sickness, but how am I looking for sickness in the animal? Got a runny nose, because animals are always licking their nose, and cows put their tongue in their nose. So let's look at the lamb here.
I think how I would look for a defect on that lamb would be to look at its mouth, maybe like see if the teeth are missing. And I think I would kind of observe of how the lamb is acting and to see if the lamb is sick. like maybe if it's throwing up. So I'd kind of observe for a while, see what the lamb is doing, see if it's acting right, walking right, doing anything a lamb would do, and then check the physicality of the lamb, see if there's a missing ear, something wrong with the eyes, the tail.
How are you going to check out the eyes? You're going to have the lamb do an eye exam, like it's going to have to say A, E.
No. Like, well, I don't know. It's actually pretty good. Like, I don't know, but just to check if it's missing anything, if it has some sort of deformity on it.
Okay, so you're looking for a deformity. Aria, no, Tiffany, what are you going to be looking for, Tiffany? Are you going to look inside its mouth? Are you going to look in? What else are you going to be looking for on the lamb?
I mean, sometimes it might be, a perfect, like a perfect lamb, but sometimes the farmers, tag the animals, or if it's a male and they don't want any more lamb, they kind of chop a certain part off, so you can't sacrifice that if it has any tags on it or missing parts. And when it's sick, I think you can tell by the way it's acting. I feel like a lamb would always just be sleeping if it's sick, or if it's like not acting like its usual self. Like a shepherd will know how its lambs act. If he sees them acting weirdly, he's gonna know something's wrong with it.
Okay, very good. All right, so we got that. Victoria, what are you going to be looking for a lamb? What physical parts are you going to be looking for?
I'm gonna be looking for to see if he has both ears, his tail, or maybe his tooth, like Lev said, and also to see if one of his legs are broken. But also, I'm gonna be looking on his stomach because maybe there are bugs trying to eat his meat, and to see maybe his eye is red or something. That too. Yeah.
Okay, very good, very good. Tiffany gave us some other interesting things. If you're going to a farm, a lot of the animals get tagged. They put a tag on their ear with a number. Okay, and here it says in verse 3, if he's offering a burnt offering from the herd, he must offer a male without defect. One of the things you have to look for is a lot of farms will castrate the male animals. So they'll take off the testicles. Okay, they're going to remove a part of the body. So you got to be looking for that. Okay, to see if they did that. Okay, Rav Will and Revitz and Raina, when they did their offering for Pesach, they had to tell the farmer, each year when they go there before they're going to be back next year, don't castrate all the animals because they will. So that's a defect. It's something you have to look for. Now let's look at the cow. Okay. Now the cow is a different animal. Allie Mae, what are you looking for in the cow that's going to be a little bit different than the lamb there? Allie Mae, what are you looking for?
Well, you have to make sure the horns aren't cut off, like it doesn't have one horn, or that it still has its tail.
Okay, so it's horns or tails. Okay. Let's see. Adrian, what are you looking for in the cow? Are we look? One of the things we haven't mentioned. Let's see if you mentioned it. What are you looking for in the cow?
Well, we should be looking for, like you said, it should have all parts of it intact and without damage. I mean, equal sized legs, equal sized ears that aren't damaged. I mean, It has to be in top physical shape.
Okay, well, you're saying top physical shape. What we're trying to look at here, we're expanding our knowledge a bit. It says, well, without defect. Well, it's blanket statement is top physical shape. Okay, what does that mean? What am I looking for? You know, what, because if we're gonna do an offering, it says offering a burnt offering from the herd, must offer a male without defects. What am I looking for?
You're looking to see if it has any defects. Broken legs, broken bones, for example. I mean, there's also diseases, spots that shouldn't be there, for example.
What do you mean spots that shouldn't be there?
Leprosy. Spots on the skin that shouldn't be there.
Do we see skin on the cow, or is it covered with fur?
Well, I mean, yeah, blemishes on the fur, the skin. Who knows what's underneath that fur?
Okay. All right, we're getting there. We want to think a little bit more. Let's see, Victoria, what do you think about a cow? What am I looking for in a cow?
I would be looking to see if he had like a ring on his nose, because most farmers do that to see, to control like who is who and where did they go or something. I would be looking for rings, and also rings like on the ear, or see if both ears are there, his tail, and maybe he has like a broken leg, maybe, so I would check for that too.
Okay, broken leg. Okay, we're focusing on a broken leg. If an animal has a broken leg, they're generally not going to be alive anymore, because the farmer's not going to try to heal the leg. He's going to eat the animal. Okay. Let's see, Benjamin, what are you looking for in a cow? What are you looking for in a cow?
If he still has all his body parts intact, like if he still has his legs, he still has his ears, just like it's just like sort of like the lamb, like it's like the lamb. You have to look at if he has a cut on his maybe he has a cut on his ear, and or maybe you never know. Maybe he could be blind. Maybe.
How am I going to check for blindness?
You put a flashlight in their eye. You can see.
What am I looking for? What am I looking for?
Because when people are blind, when people are blind, you have to I'm trying to think. When people are blind, I've seen people that are blind. You have to help them. So when you see the cow, if he's blind, you have to wave your hand in front of his face. See if you can see if the eyes are following your hand. Because you can put your finger, and they can follow your finger.
Do you think a cow is going to follow your finger?
I think so. I think I know the eyes. The eyes. You have to look at the eyes.
Do you think a cow is going to follow your finger, looking at your finger, do you think a cow's going to do that, Benjamin?
Yes. Well, you have to see if he has everything with him.
Well, I'm agreeing with you, but I'm like, how do I test for blindness? Do I put what if he just doesn't see well? Do I have to put a pair of glasses on him?
Aren't their eyes gray when someone's blind?
Well, sometimes yes, sometimes no. But an animal's eye is different than than a human's eye. Like a fly sees much more different than a human sees.
I don't know how to check for blindness.
Okay. You know, the cow bumps into something. You know.
Alright, then that would be like, okay. Maybe if he bumps into something and he like, maybe he doesn't see it. Maybe yeah, he is blindness. Maybe that's how you check if he's blind.
All right, Tiffany, what do you think? What am I looking here? No, Ariel hasn't had a chance. Ariel, what am I looking for in a cow? Like, you know, let's think about this.
You're supposed to make sure that he isn't like defective or like born with a defect. Like you're supposed to like
Isla,
check. You're supposed to check his
I'm trying to
eyes.
hear Ariel.
You're supposed to check his eyes.
Land the airplane.
You're supposed to check his eyes, his mouth, his tail, like his genitals, everything
What
on
am
his
I looking
body
for in his mouth?
to make sure all the teeth are there and not a missing tooth.
Okay. Think a cow's gonna let you do that?
No.
No, that's why you gotta force it open.
Okay. What do you think, Tiff?
I mean, maybe I'm getting this part confused with a different animal or a different scenario, but isn't like the calf supposed to like be pure? Like he shouldn't or she shouldn't have had sexual relations?
Isn't that the red heifer?
Isn't that what?
No, the heifer, the red heifer, that has never borne a yoke or anything. But we're just looking for an offering animal. Okay? So I'm trying to get you guys to start thinking, you know, we see without defect, yeah. I want you to start thinking of things that we're supposed to look for. Okay? So it's a male, so I'm gonna put the arrow down here. Okay? That's where the testicles are, where the male parts are. What happens a lot, what the farmers do, so that the males don't get aggressive, they will cut the testicles off the male. Okay, it cuts the testosterone off, and they won't be as aggressive because animals can be very aggressive. Okay, one of the things that we didn't mention, the hoofs. Maybe the hoof is broken. Okay, maybe the animal tripped on a rock or something like that. Okay, you want to look at all parts. Okay, the smaller animals tend to put their feet in their ears. You know, like a dog. You ever see a dog and they're like scratching their ear or something like that? So they might scratch off some fur. Okay, that would be a defect. Okay, the cows don't do that as much, but the cows do have larger hooves. Okay, down here. You want to look at that to see if it's broken. You know, like a broken nail. Okay, the hoof is going to be split. Is it cracked? Okay, you want to look. You want to try to do the best that you can if you're going to be giving this to the Lord. Okay, so we're looking for defects. That's what we began our week with. Here, the jot or tittle. Okay, so we started off here, and just to review to end our class today. Okay, that all these things that we're doing. So a lot of people say that we don't do offerings anymore. Yeshua, our Messiah, the anointed one of Jehovah Elohim. Okay, so not until heaven and earth pass away will not so much as the odor or stroke pass from the Torah. So anybody who says that we don't need to do this is just foolish. Okay, so we want to look in the cows here. We want to look for in their ears. We want to look in their eyes. We want to look. Okay, we want to look at their hooves. We want to look at because a lot of times cows lay down on their legs. Okay, they can have a little blemish. They might wear out some of the fur. Okay, Riet, before we close.
If you look up fluffy cows, then you're going to want one.
Yeah, I believe there are different species of cow.
Yeah, there are different species of cow. All right, everybody look up fluffy cows today. All right. Okay, if your parents allow you to look at search the net, look up fluffy cows and see what you get. Fluffy cows.
You're going to
All right.
love it.
All right, we're going to close our day in prayer. Close our class in prayer. Okay. Who wants to pray to close our day? Oh, Riette's hand was first.
Lord, I thank you for this wonderful day. I pray that we can have the rest of the day that it'll be good. and that we will all enjoy our time, and that if there's anyone that needs prayer, that we will keep them on our mind, and then we will pray for them. Amen.
Amen. Have a good day, everybody.
Shalom.